Ooh, that's... And some of you who don't know, Supergirl Kells is one of the best Sonic players in the world. Very consistent player, obviously, although not... I haven't seen them at any major tournaments recently, but obviously, you know, still very skilled player in their own right.
IBEX also played against Tony Z Tank.
Ooh, Tony the Tank is the coolest player in history.
The coolest player? Literally
the coolest player in history. And if you disagree with me, you are nothing.
The only time, oh shit.
I forgot mods were on. We got a red laser? What's happening? What's going on in the world?
Alright, I've been talking about that. He said there's mods and has a red laser. I did not know that. That's the first time I saw it.
Obviously, that experience in the matchup isn't doing that much for IBEX right now. PowPow just kind of going crazy with it. Not approaching, because IBEX PowPow understands that you don't always need to approach your opponent. And catching Sonic's jump there, definitely could have done a better thing on ledge there.
Nice
up
punish.
smash out of shield.
You can't be doing that. You can't go on wrap shields like that.
So he definitely knows how to play against Sonic's advantage and disadvantage state. Neutral is really more of the big issue for IBEX here. Generally losing neutral and just taking a lot of hits, but...
Great job DIing down, though. Yeah. If he DI'd rightly, he'd have gotten sent to like 4 air or something like that. Just neutral. Nice patience.
And IBEX, for the first time in all of history, having a percent lead, and now you're just finished. You can't possibly beat PowPow, best player in the world.
Oh, I tried to call for jump, but you could wait on IBEX.
They both have a lot of dash backs because they know like when their opponent is going to do, you know, something. Obviously, a really good mash from PowPow.
Nice back here.
Catching the air dodge. PowPow's been doing, I mean, he's really done that like once or twice that I've seen so far, so not even that much to call a habit, really. Just kind of happened. Good read from IBEX, I guess.
I'm just playing really good at the ledge right now so far.
Ooh, now this is bad. I'd say that like, this is a situation you don't want to be in as Sonic ever, is struggling to find a kill against a character like Rob, who's so good at like just getting chip damage, like really small hits. Obviously calling out the jump there, but Sonic can struggle to kill, and that might come into play in this set.
Yep. Off a jump right there.
This could actually be huge for PowPow. Having someone in lead with Sonic is usually not as good as a lot of other characters, but the homing attack it's so good at like mixing any options or catching the mixed up options, you know? Because it just kind of reliably, you know, plays the game for you, homes in. You know, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. That matchup experience that IBEX has is, you know, seems to be doing something here at least.
Yep.
Because at the beginning it seemed like, you know, PowPow was, you know, no pun intended, running away with it, you know, getting a huge lead, but now IBEX is consistently in the lead.
Oh,
and
nice job.
Catching the air dodge, because, you know, at this point now you can call it a habit. PowPow's been doing that a lot, trying to do air dodges down to the ground, directional air dodges down to the ground, or
he's
down
not
to
grabbing
the ledge.
ledge above here. He's actually trying to like, go above and try to go for back air off the side.
I think it's because he's afraid of the
gyro right there.
The gyro and also the down air. The down air is probably the main thing he's afraid of, because we've all seen, unfortunate for IBEX, missing like 2, 5, 100 forward airs actually.
That was just good patience off this PowPow just waiting right there. But the up tilts? Up tilt's actually really good pressure on platform.
So a lot of characters might have struggled in that situation being above Rob, and Rob could have done so much damage with up tilts and up airs, but PowPow knowing, yeah, my character's fast, I'll just run away and go across the entire stage. Just, you know, really good awareness there. You gotta have that quick adaptation, you know? And they've been doing a lot to stuff out a lot of PowPow's approaches, but...
That was a great gyro placement right there. Yeah.
Forward smash. That's actually probably one of Sonic's most consistent and hard to deal with moves. And that forward air barely connecting. Only the last hit. And killing IBEX at like 80%.
87.
Yeah.
Yep.
So killing really early, and you know, I guess I've been proven wrong. Now, PowPow is not having that issue of killing. Killing really early, actually, very good choice. And if you see the mask that PowPow is wearing, it's actually blue and red, which is the same thing as, you know, the two players. Well, not just Sonic. That's not the point. The point is the Tripoint Smash. Of course, we got purple, right? But in the two players, there's player 1 and player 2, which are blue and red. You know?
Or green. Well, actually, you can change it.
I think is that real? No.
You can change yourself to be player 4. You have 2 controllers. You plug everyone in. You take every player 2 out. Your player 3 slot.
No, I mean in the match.
In the match, obviously.
On our display, we
Yeah.
have player 1 and player 2 are red and blue, not purple. You know.
Yeah.
How's it saying it works thematically? Also, of course, as you mentioned, along with his character Sonic. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Now we can talk about Sonic. Song choice. IBEX, I think, has the best song choice in Smash history. He's found some songs that I've never heard were in the game that are just like masterpieces I've never heard of.
God Shattering Stars, pretty good one. Going to Hollow Bastion. It's a little bit longer on the bottom and in the middle platform, obviously. Not a small battlefield in the main stage, I don't think. I'm not sure about the blast zones. I'm not sure what exactly about this pick IBEX wanted, but it didn't seem like the stage choice was that big of a deal. At least, you know, based on the first game, very even game.
I think the middle platform is going to be very thing, but right now PowPow's just using it so well for his abilities right now.
Ooh, barely catching and dropping shield there.
Yeah. IBEX been hitting a lot by these homing attacks.
This might be bad. Obviously, Rob has a limited amount of fuel, and if he gets sent off stage too many times, he can just die instantly.
I did not like that at Smash Bros. IBEX. He was being way too greedy.
I think right now IBEX is playing a lot more defensive than he played before.
Yeah.
He's afraid of dying too early, but right now it's just not working out for him. He went back instead of going for ledge, and that cost him stock, you know?
I felt like he would maybe like stalled a bit lower, but he just went straight up high, and I was just ready for it.
Yeah, he's been shielding a lot more than he was before, and he almost had his shield broken the first stock. Obviously, that's the best way one of the better ways to avoid homing attack, just because it can hit you from anywhere. It's hard to know.
But you can spot dodge, because spot dodge also takes it away from it homing, and even if it does lock on, you have enough time to like avoid it with the invincibility and not fast.
But the only issue with that is you have to
have good timing.
You have to read when he's going to release. But Sonic can hold it for a long time.
I feel like it's pretty obvious to know when they want to. It takes a bit afterwards for the lag, and I like the startup frames afterwards for it to actually like launch in that direction.
Yeah, and this game, IBEX is definitely he's just being put on ledge so much. And PowPow is doing really well in disadvantage. And they're mixing up the mash, and good DI as well, obviously to the right, so IBEX wasn't able to chase him.
He could not land it up there afterwards. I think that's just true.
Yeah, PowPow has a lot more just like space to move around.
Oh, he had to read on the roll!
He did, just a little bit too late.
Even though Sonic's S-Smash is huge.
Sonic's S-Smash is probably the hardest move to deal with, besides of course back air. I'd say forward smash and back air are what make the character. They give him such consistent kill options. But really bad DI in the up air there.
Oh, so bad. Yeah. Sorry, PowPow, but...
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Sorry, PowPow, but you're nothing compared to IBEX.
You still have the stock lead.
No. PowPow, you're nothing. IBEX is the best player in the world. You can never...
Remember, PowPow's a commentator.
Here's a scoop, PowPow. You'll never beat IBEX. See this? No DI.
Ready? Oh, he had to wait on there.
Like on the edge of my seat.
He couldn't even grab it perfectly at one time.
Unfortunately, I gotta say, I'm rooting for IBEX here.
I am too.
It's like
he's my brother. I can't do that to him. You know?
He's so close to taking the stock. He's been in so many situations where Sonic
dies
back
here
so quickly. Such a great kill move. It's been working out for him a lot this set. And oh man, so much damage from PowPow.
I thought he would grab gyro again, but I guess he didn't have time.
So,
he's just standing there menacingly.
Sonic's up air seems really good on Rob specifically, just because he's so big. And so the two hits connect to each other really well. Yeah, IBEX is actually staying back a lot more than he was before, but now he's not just playing defensive.
I think he wanted down toss on that. He would have gotten something off that.
He's playing patient but not defensive like he was earlier. So he's finding the in-between of what was working last game and what isn't this game. Ooh, good damage there.
No tech.
Yeah, missed tech.
Falling down.
You could definitely get this.
Gyro always... Oh, the up B.
Oh, he's definitely dead. No DI is going to save you there.
IBEX.
There's nothing you could do there. IBEX taking game 2. Now if I'm PowPow, I want even more space to run around.
That up B was not it.
Oh, definitely not.
Because it doesn't have enough like activity afterwards that your opponent gets launched into, but they can just like immediately just throw something.
Yeah, it was unfortunate there because IBEX was already jumping up to the middle platform, so it was so easy to react to.
IBEX was waiting for him to go high.
And Sonic can act out of it very quickly, but not immediately. And even then, there was just not much IBEX could or PowPow could have done there because IBEX could have fast fallen grab. There was just it's kind of a checkmate situation, you know.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what stage we're gonna go to.
Obviously, if I'm IBEX, I'm banning PS2, probably Kalos, probably
Yeah, I see FD.
Final Destination, but
yeah, FD's a good pick. Yeah.
FD would be a really good pick for PowPow here.
I think it's even. Remember,
That's true.
because he can't land, and remember, gyro always stops spin dash.
That's true. It stops it every time, and he has like infinite gyros. He doesn't have to charge up like his laser, you know.
Yeah, shooting out is frame 3. It's crazy.
Okay, that's actually a lot better than I thought it would be.
I'm gonna show you this frame rate. It's crazy. Nobody expects Rob to be that fast for shooting out.
So obviously, Rob has a lot of options against Sonic, but Sonic doesn't seem to have much besides his combos. He doesn't have anything that seems specific for dealing against Rob himself.
Juggling.
Well, yeah, the combos, juggling, the up airs and nairs, you know. But
spin dash.
That's true. Rob isn't a character that ever really needs to run away because he is down tilt and forward air. He swings so quickly, you know, and that's been working out a lot for IBEX. But it feels like that's not the only thing that's been working out for him. It's mainly been like just like big calculated reads, like the full hop up air, you know, and the back air that send him really far. But it hasn't just been forward air and down tilt like what you see from a lot of Robs. So it seems like he's more read based than just reaction based, and that's really what's been getting him a lot of these stocks. And that's probably what's going to happen this game as well.
That's gyro. Crazy. Okay.
So as
game 3,
as you can clearly see, a lot of space, a lot of open fields for Sonic to run out.
He's gonna have to watch his landings, IBEX, and just getting like being a shield and trying to spot dodge it. Yep. That's just right there. That's what you gotta do.
And that up B, stopping the approach, that's actually, it's just really difficult to chase after that. I think Robin does better than most other characters in this matchup. He's just got so many tools for it, but yeah, that back air, the back air is so huge. That back air might be bigger than Rob, and Rob is, as you can see, very big. Largest character in the entire world, actually.
I like fighting Rob. I think that's one's +1.
I mean, really, who's to say?
Oh, he had it.
Ooh, not getting the side B. It definitely would have killed if it hit, but, you know, PowPow clearly experienced enough in this matchup. Knows enough about the game to immediately recognize the situation he's in, the threat of Rob and his side B, his armed robbery, as some call it.
That was a risky downer right there, because it had more frames.
Ooh, I think he may have been trying to read the up B with a back air, like an up B back air, but I think he could have just done the up B into up air there. He just didn't know that I was going to hit fire as well.
Oh, that was such a good forward though.
Dash canceled F tilt, immediately taking out IBEX's stock. Really quick moves, really quick movement. But, you know, obviously IBEX is still not out of it. Really, really close game.
There's for some back air right now, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's been the back airs. Good dash attack, sending him off stage. I think if he gets more ledge traps here, he's been trying to read the ledge options and, like just the jumps, but not been able to get the timing, you know? And there, PowPow's been really good about mixing up his mash. The first time he mashed really quick. The second time he got hit by down throw, he mashed really slow. And third time, he mashed really fast again, you know?
Well, there's a little bit of a pause, because you saw no berry. Like, no berry movement at the beginning, but then he immediately did it. Which is very smart of him, because IBEX expected from that mash to get up smash. Then he immediately mashed out, and he just escaped freely.
I think PowPow is in up throw kill % range.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Sonic's like a midway. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, pulling back, but didn't really matter because IBEX went forward just enough to punch him in the noggin, out of this world.
Oh, you can't land on Sonic like that. Back, you're doing 16%.
Ooh, he almost got him trapped in the vortex, in between the top of the Beyblade, and between his giant robotic hands. Obviously, really good spacing here, and IBEX knowing when to run back. Not gonna bite off more than he can chew.
Running. I just carried with him. He's like, let me take a route of you, Sonic, too.
Wow. Maybe I was wrong. IBEX is doing a really good job using these quick moves to stop all of PowPow's approaches, you know?
Yeah. Nice job using short laser because you get recharge faster and it's just a little better for reacting.
Man. It's been a big deal. That's the advertising for this event was, hey, different state, Wisconsin Invaders with PowPow and Abel at the same time.
They didn't even advertise that last week, though. We had Farron and Rectangles come here from Wisconsin. True. And there was no advertisement for Comet when he came. Not even Abel. kind of sad, but hey.
But it's been advertised as that, and look, Abel's already in losers. Maybe PowPow will be soon. If IBEX can clutch this out.
Yep. But IBEX first gotta take this stock though.
Question. So IBEX's tag is Lightyear, right? Is that like Buzz Lightyear? What's going on in this world?
I really don't know.
Is that what's it called? Chris Evans, that new movie with the Buzz Lightyear live action, the story.
I don't think that's it. If it is,
quick mash, but getting caught by the up smash anyway. Because there's actually like 14 or so frames where you're still vulnerable and you can't move even after coming out of the ground. So
yeah,
that came into play there.
Even game now. Oh.
Ooh.
Still having to go for downer there. Dash tech barely hitting in the last frame.
Taking away that gyro is good because now his spin dash can't be stopped. Oh man, 40% between these two players difference, and now 60%, just a bigger lead growing and growing.
One more backer will do it. Go left stage.
Ooh, good roll from IBEX. This might be able to take Sonic out right here. Ooh, missing the laser. The laser could have been a big deal there. But he's not dead, he's not dead. Oh, unfortunate for IBEX. Barely losing, really close game, really close set. So PowPow takes it 2-0.
2-1.
Or 2-1, sorry, 2-1. My fault,
caught him
OG.
at the end. It's fine.
So yeah, IBEX is doing a really